What's going on YouTube? KevonMoore here, back with another little video. As you can see, we in the truck, you know what I mean? I like this truck, man. Nice little Freightliner, what is this, a Cascadia or Columbia? It don't matter, I'm on the truck. As you can see from the title, little arm, gotta stay healthy. Coronavirus. It's crazy. I'm at a shipper right now. You can see. You know? I'm at a shipper right now, about to pick up a load of coil on a flatbed. And I'm still with my trainer who just went inside. And I want to talk about flatbed for a little bit. And just some things that I've noticed, right? So I noticed that in flatbed, you're loaded and unloaded a lot more faster than you are in drive-in or reefer. Now, granted, y'all seen how many people was out there and in line, but we got here way before a lot of these people. But I noticed that you're loaded and unloaded a lot more faster than you would be in drive-in or reefer. Like, we got unloaded this morning, and basically, like, we was like the third person in line, and we was, after we untarped and unstrapped the actual load, they called us maybe within 20 minutes, which is like, I can't say it doesn't happen in drive-in or reefer, but the likelihood of them calling you to unload your truck within 20 minutes, I don't know. You feel me? So the load time is, it's a lot more faster than flatbed. It's a lot more faster. Like, you get there, you sign in, you jump in the line depending on where you go, and you know, it's just it's a lot more faster. A difference that I noticed in the driving the actual truck is that the turning radius is a lot more different in flatbed. You know what I mean? You still have to, go out wide and swing wide, and yada yada. But I noticed that the trailer itself, it takes a little bit of a longer time for it to actually react as opposed to a drive-in or reefer. So I remember when I was making this left turn, and I'm looking in my mirrors, I'm turning and I'm turning, and the trailer act like it was still just going straight. I'm like trying to turn and shit, and I'm like, yo, why does it feel like the trailer in flatbed feels a lot more different than the trailer in driving a reefer? And my trainer explained to me that, like, it feels like that because of, I guess he was saying, like, the axle, and, like, or the axles, like how it's spread out on a flatbed is just a little bit more different than is than on a what is he doing? Than a flatbed. I mean, sorry, than a reefer or a drive-in, which is, like, I get it, it's understandable. You know what I'm saying? So the turning radius it feels a lot more different. The time frames to get unloaded or loaded is a lot more faster. And then also, this guy's crazy. And also, what I noticed is that flatbed gives you a window. Flatbed gives you a window, like in reefer or drive-in, you have an appointment time that is literally set, right? So in reefer or drive-in, you may have a load that says, okay, cool, come through. Drop this load off at, let's just say, the fucking time is crazy too. But in reefer or drive-in, most likely reefer, you can have a load that's due 2, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 1 in the morning, which, depending on your personality and your sleeping schedule, that can fuck you up if you're not used to, waking up at certain times and yada yada yada. It can mess you up. Driving is usually like 0600 to maybe 12 o'clock in the afternoon, somewhere around there. Or if you can have a later appointment time as well. But from what I've seen, for the most part, driving will try to get you in there between like 0600 and like 12 o'clock. And if you don't know what 0600 is, that's like 6 o'clock in the morning. It's excuse me, it's military time. And then aside from the turning radius, aside from the time frame, aside from the window, what I also noticed is that a lot of places in Flatbed, you're off on the weekends, or they're closed on the weekends, I should say, which which is really really nice because I had the opportunity here with Flatbed to be off on the weekends, which is fucking great. And aside from that, I run the Northeast region, so I'm in New York, I'm in Jersey, I'm in Connecticut, I'm in Pennsylvania. This load that we're picking up now is going to Columbus, Ohio. Um, you know, they'll run us through Massachusetts, uh, the Carolinas, just like Northeast or like the East Coast. You know what I mean? Georgia, Florida, which I really would love to go. I want to get us a load to go to Florida, man. I really, really do, and see what see what the weather's like out there. Cause Florida is just like it's just always Florida's always nice. You feel me? it's just but it don't really make no difference because it ain't shit to do with this. That is a nice that right there. That is I believe that's a Freightliner Cascadia. Well, it's a Freightliner Classic XL. We were talking trucks earlier on, and that is like one of my favorite trucks, Freightliner Cascadia. I'm a big fan of cab overs as well, but the Freightliner XL, that is just a beautiful truck. Aside from like Peterbilt and all those things, right? So those are some of the differences that I've noticed in flatbed in regards to comparing it to reefer and dry van. Turning radius is a little bit different because of the spread axles. The appointment times in flatbed, you have a window. Like we had a load this morning that dropped from 7 in the morning to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So within that time frame, you can go and drop your load. So dope. Number three, the a lot of places in flatbed are going to be closed on the weekends. Really dope, because I don't have to. If you want to run heavy. But flatbed, is majority of the places will be closed on the weekend. Um, Load securement, tarping and untarping, strapping and unstrapping. That is physical labor, man. If you want to get into flatbed, you're gonna have to work, man. Like today was the first day, me hauling ass. But today was the first day where it's like we had to actually like untarp a load, uh, and I was like, whoa, like I did it in training, but like there's nothing like actually having a load and having to untarp and unstrap, and the bungees and the fucking tarp. The tarp is so fucking heavy, and it was raining, so the tarp is wet. You're gonna be dirty in flatbed, man. That's just what it is. Like flatbed, you're gonna get your hands dirty no matter what the fuck you say. I don't know what the hell this guy's doing over here, but he needs to fix that. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck he's doing over Melton. I don't know what you're doing over there, but you also gotta fix that. So load times, turning radius, appointment times, the time it takes to get loaded and unloaded, and the actual physical labor. These are some differences that I noticed in flatbed that could be, taken into consideration if you're thinking about joining flatbed. You feel me? I'm about to get on a game right now, play some COD, because my trainer, he got a little. I don't know if I can see that. I'm trying to. There you go. There you go. Got the TV up there. You know what I mean? Call of Duty and all that. You feel me? I can see what it do. You know what I mean? Got the AK. Yada yada yada. Oh yeah, we about to get busy with this joint. You know what I mean? My trainer is mad fucking cool. But it's what it is. I'm about to get it. I'm about to get it in on this Call of Duty real quick and see what's up, man. So you already know the drill. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. KevonMoore. Yada yada yada. Woody woody woo. Hit me, man. If you're in trucking, come into this shit. Cause even during the coronavirus, this shit is like recession proof, homie. It's just what it is. I'm about to see what is good with this Call of Duty. All right, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're in Flatbed, leave a comment down below. And it looks like we're about to get picked up. It looks like we're ready to head inside. So you already know the deal. All right, peace, bless.